Hello and welcome back to the Advent Calendar of 2019, made in Minecraft by me, Thelonious the Wizard. We are on the 3rd of December and it's time to make the third hatch. As you probably have seen, there are some spots that don't have a button. They don't need that because there are 28 spots and we only need 25. So that one and that one I just left them. I will, however, make that one until the next tomorrow. But now we are doing the third, so let's do this. Hopefully it will be correct. Again, I only hope. I cannot be totally sure. Looks good, looks good. Looks absolutely fine. And hopefully, oops, not that one. We are not getting the next hatch. So there we have number 3. And it's time to do the build. As you probably guessed from the title, we are now talking about the soft Christmas gifts we are getting. And I have been, and always have been, eager to get some clothing as well, not just toys and things. I also need clothes, so I get some now and then. And that's not all. My son, who has been also wanted to have this, he'd rather have it at Christmas or his birthday as well. But together with toys, of course. Now, let's see, we need a lot of cotton for this, but mostly white, black, grey, sort of, because that's the colors of today. I mean, if you're really looking around, you will see that most things that you can buy is, of course, have the fashion color black, nothing else. Now let's see, what am I trying to do here? I probably should go up one more. So let's make a couple of pair of socks, sort of, I hope. Usually there are some sort of mark. Let's take one of those because you can do that. It's not much of a pair of socks, but that should be enough. Because the story of today is something completely different. It's about a sweater, or whatever you call it. It was, however, a sweater that I was so glad to have been given. Now, it had some sort of Norwegian pattern on it, and I will try to recreate it as far as I can, but we'll start with just having the edges drawn and then we'll fix the pattern later on. Now, why would I be so goddamn happy about a sweater? Well, first of all, you need to know about me and my family. I had a father who drank too much. And I mean really drank too much. It was no fun having him at home for Christmas, Easter, Midsummer, whatever. He drank too much. And because of that, of course, we didn't like our Christmases. We thought it was total waste of time, effort, to just make all the food and all the preparations, and then he will be drunk around 11 a.m. He will wake up, shout at us, and then start to drink even more. And then suddenly there's a food on the table and he's still drinking. And then he goes around the TV show that we watch, or we watched because I don't do it anymore. He would probably go to sleep around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And that was the absolute most quiet evening. That would be the moment that we all have been waiting for. Because when he suddenly got to sleep, we could play with our toys, we could do whatever we wanted. As long as we didn't shout or anything and woke him up. Now, of course, this is not a good way of having a Christmas being. Okay, there is something going wrong here. I thought I should do it right. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's wrong. How come? Well, so we just kept quiet. We didn't say anything and played with our toys. Now this didn't grow into any good type of Christmas spirit, and my memories of Christmas is more or less painted by this thing that he wasn't a good guy. Now, there probably is a reason somewhere. He was most likely grown up himself with a father who couldn't keep away from the liquor, and he was probably beaten as well. Now, us kids, we didn't get beaten that much, but our poor mother was. Didn't like it, but, well, who cares? My father was that type of guy, so he did it anyway. Now, we should probably have a fewer of the black ones, because this last thing down here, oops, just fill it with that one, is the lower part of the sweater. Now, of course, that made me, when I grew up and had my own apartment and all that, I didn't enjoy going to my father's house for Christmas, even though he had calmed down a while, somewhat. Yeah, he was okay suddenly. Should probably have those ones as well. Don't remember the sweater that well much. All I know, it had some sort of pattern, and you can't really do it without having a big thing. Well, looks good. At one time, we came into argument, me and my father, about dance music, because he said that you can't dance to disco. Of course you can't. In his world, you couldn't even dance to Beatles. And I argued, of course, against him. Me being the stupid guy. And I got myself a smack on the face because he became angry because I said, well, then you can't dance to classical music either. Schmacko. I think I walked home from that Christmas. You shouldn't be doing that on Christmas. And then suddenly I got myself a real girlfriend. A girlfriend that had a totally different life. Had parents who loved her somewhat more and all that. And their first... oh dear. Well, it should be fine enough. Their first Christmas gift to me was this woolly sweater with a turtleneck. That's the one up there, a turtleneck. And they gave me quiet. We had lights. We had good soft music. We had soft lights and very, very, very good food. And just sat down and enjoyed ourselves, enjoyed the peace, enjoyed each other, sat down and talked. And ever since I got that present, all that well, all that winter I used that sweater a lot. It was my favorite clothing I've ever got. Now, nowadays I wish for some socks, perhaps. That's fine. You don't need to give me anything particular. But if you are going to give me a sweater, it has to be that one. Otherwise, it's not Christmas. And ever since that Christmas in 1982, I actually enjoyed Christmas again. Even if I had to go to my father, even if I had to hear him rant about stupid things, and even if I had to see him drink, because he did. He stopped drinking more in the end, and the smoking killed him later on. But still, and the new wife he got was actually she was very nice. But this sweater, I have a picture of me in this sweater, and I am so happy. I am so pleased. I haven't been that pleased since I was a little boy at Christmas. Right. Let's go back to the door and end it there, because I feel like that's the way to do it. Right, that was hatch number 3, and it was all about soft gifts. I guess you have had some as well. Well, I don't know. Is it true that ladies wish for soft gifts more than us guys do? Perhaps it is. I don't know. Now, I will add that piece till tomorrow. So I just say thank you for watching and goodbye.